What is up, gamers? It is Will777, and we are back with another one. And today, we're doing a Will It Play with No Internet Battlefield 6. So today, it's the release date of the game. I got up, went to work on my lunch break. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go grab some lunch and pick up Battlefield 6 and test the game. But this one's going to be an interesting one because obviously this is a game as a service. It's a live service game. But it does have a campaign, which is the reason I didn't buy Battlefield 2042. I did not buy that one because it did not have a campaign. And I don't really play the live service aspects of these games. I did check out the demo they had, or the beta they had, and it was a pretty good time with friends. And I'm probably going to try playing a little bit more with friends this time around. But my biggest concern is the campaign, and that's what we're going to be testing today. And the internet is full of information. Some people are saying that it will not play with no internet. Some people are saying that the campaign will. Some people are saying that the game is on the disc, but you can't play anything without being connected to the internet. So hopefully we can find out some of these answers to the questions that we have. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. I appreciate every single one of you for liking, sharing, commenting on the videos. If you're new, welcome. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you stay up to date whenever I drop videos. And finally, I want to give a huge shout out to the Keep It Gaming Crew membership for your monthly support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But let's get into it. So the first thing that I saw when I bought the game is the logo of what I call physical game death. Internet required. Now, that logo doesn't surprise me too much because, of course, the game is a live service game. So there are going to be aspects of the game that you can only play. And now I'm looking at this. No offline mode. Ugh. That's not good. This is not good at all. Damn, should I open this thing or should I go and return it? Ah, shit. I'm thinking about it as I'm recording this video. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all. So this is what we're gonna do, and this is the last time I'm gonna do this. I took another look online to see if you can play the campaign off the disc without needing internet for the first time. It is very skewed. People on Reddit are going back and forth. People are saying that no, you can't, you need internet. Articles are saying you do not. Some people who got the copy early are saying you don't. So I'm going to take the hit on this one for you guys, which I do every single time anyways. I'm the one who buys my game. Nobody pays for my games. But moving forward, this is going to be the last game I test this for. And I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm going to do it for you. Not for me, because my first instinct is to go back to GameStop and return the game, take the money, and apply it towards another game. That's my instinct. But I know the hype is real for this one. I know that a lot of people are going to be waiting for my video, so I'm going to go ahead and test the game today. But moving forward, I no longer will be doing it unless people start doing super chats, thank yous to pay for the game. Because I already buy the games to do these videos, and physical games are important to me. I'm not buying these for now. I'm buying these to keep for, not forever because I'm going to die, but for a very long time. So this is my thank you to the community for their support on my YouTube channel. So let's get into it. And yeah, I'm already feeling a little somber about this because this was $74 with taxes. So $70 for the game, almost $5 in taxes. That's a lot of money. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how much money you make a year. $70 is a lot of freaking money. Especially when there's so many freaking games out there that I can buy that I know will play offline. So 70 gigs minimum is what the box says. And then this is what the disc looks like. Bam. Let's see what we get here. So basically Battlefield updates. That's it. Alright, let's move this to the TV, and PS5. Alright, so here we are. We are currently online, and we can tell because we're in the welcome screen, and here are all the news articles, trophies, which you can only see when you're connected to the internet. We're going to go to the PS Store, and bam, look at Battlefield, taking up the whole slot up here for advertisement. You know, the game just came out. Dreams of Another just came out today, so we go here, we click on it, we could buy it, download it because we are connected to the internet. And then, of course, PS Plus is also connected to the internet, hence why we can go in the game. It goes in, we can download it. We're now going to go to settings, network, settings, connect to the internet. Click on that to turn it off. And let's go back to the welcome screen. It lets us know right away that we are offline. PlayStation Store, you're offline, and PlayStation Plus, you're offline. Damn, I'm already regretting this. Let's move the phone on over to the PlayStation 5 right over there, so you guys can see me stick the disc in, because once again, people act like I'm faking this when I'm not. So let's go ahead and stick it in. That's what she said. Alright, disc is off my hands. So the box says is about a 70 gig install, so we'll see exactly how much is on here. And then we should see a queue for copy pop up. And okay, there it is. So select all. Multiplayer and single player. Multiplayer, single player, multiplayer marker. We'll leave that on. Content, multiplayer, single player HD. Multiplayer, turn that off. Single player HD, we'll leave that on. Battlefield multiplayer HD marker. So we'll leave anything that has multiplayer on its own. You can install add-ons later. Find add-ons you already installed by going okay. So we'll leave all the multiplayer stuff by itself. We'll just install the single player stuff to see if that works. But single player, Battlefield HD content, single player, multiplayer. Okay, so I think I got everything checked off. So let's hit that install. But obviously there's way more on here that we can install. And I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or the wrong thing by selecting the things to install. I'm hoping it works. Okay, 18.312 gigs. Okay, that's a little shy, but looks like we still have all this other stuff to install, which is what we checked off. Let's double check the content. So version 1.0, okay. Select version. Okay. I don't know how I can finish installing the rest of the items that we unchecked, but yeah, let's just wait for this thing to get done installing, man. We will be back with you once it is all done, and let's hope for the best, because it will be disappointing, very, very disappointing, if we cannot at least get the single player out of this. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so the game is done installing. We're still disconnected from the internet. So let's go into the information tab one more time. We have 30.18 gigs installed, still version 1.0. I also wanted to see manage game content. I still have some stuff that I can install, which is mainly multiplayer stuff. So we're gonna see if we can, what we can get just with what we have installed right now. So let's start it up. So 30 gigs, I mean, that sounds about right for maybe a single player campaign. I've heard that this campaign is 4 to 6 hours long, somewhere around there. But we'll see. Everything is varied, you know, you can't tell. Alright, let's see, man. Let's see. Let's see what we get here, baby. Let's go. Push X. Okay, it's trying to connect online. Unable to connect to EA servers. Please check your internet connection. Make sure you are online and try again. Let's see. Let's try this thing again. Nope, nothing. Alright, so let's close the game out. Let's close the game out and let's finish installing those other things on there. See if that does anything. Manage game content. So let's see. Install. Here's some licenses, other languages, but we already have English installed. All right. So let's go back and see how much. So all these seem to be fairly small. So a couple gigs here, a couple gigs there. And so yeah, let's damn, why does it say 9 hours? 10 hours. But it's installing it pretty quickly. So let's circle back once it's done installing everything and try it one more time. Alright guys, so everything is done installing. There's nothing else to install. If we go back to information tab and manage game content, everything that's on the disk is installed completely. Everything except the additional languages. So let's check the total one more time. So I only added a couple gigs, so 33.22 gigs were added to the total install. Let's start it up again and see what we get. Push X. Unable to connect to EA servers. Please check your internet connection. Make sure you are online and try again. There's nothing else I can do. I'm pushing circle, square, triangle. I'm pushing options. There's nothing. Nothing. I'm pissed. I'm extremely pissed. We have been misled online. People have been freaking lying about this game. And 33 gigs? That I'm like pretty sure that's not everything in the freaking game. Pretty freaking sure that's not everything in the freaking game, dude. Let's go ahead and turn the internet back on. And dude, I'm extremely heated about this because what's the point of having a fucking physical? Second of all, I would have bought the game anyways, right? But at least with a digital format, I can do game share. I can do, take advantage of the digital aspects of the damn game, right? Physical, nah. So this is another thing that I'm against with physical, is because now you're trapped. All the benefits of digital, you don't get. You don't get none of the benefits of digital with a physical freaking game that needs to be connected to the internet. This shit is fucking ridiculous, bro. And I'm sure I'm gonna have some people in here like, oh no, you can turn the internet off and play. Like that's not the freaking point. You can do that with all games. Like who freaking cares? That's not really a benefit to this. But either way, it's a whole bunch of shit installing. Look, it's just the alerts keep going off. So we got way more shit. I mean, I don't know how much the total will be, but right away we're going from version 1.0 to version 1.000.002. Yeah, I'm fucking pissed, bro. Fucking $70 down the fucking garbage, bro. I'm heated, but you know what? We live and we learn. The game told us. It's not that the game didn't tell us, because it did, right? No offline mode. Internet required. The game told us. The test here really was what people... I mean, the game's at fault. EA, Battlefield Studios, is at fault. Because why the hell wouldn't you put the campaign on here? And you trap us by putting these physical games out there. But the internet, it just shows you that people will say whatever the hell they want to say to get views. You guys see it here, man. I'm not bullshitting. We're now officially connected back to the internet. We're getting all these updates. Shitty. hit the like, hit the subscribe button. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Keep it gaming.